What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Carlisle here. Hope you've had a wonderful first week in quarantine, staying healthy and getting all your schoolwork done and all of that. I really enjoyed a lot of your slides presentations. Well done. I enjoy taking a look at the various places in the world and the demographics and the interesting facts and stuff. So good job on that. So moving on to week 2 now, I posted everything in Google Classroom. As of right now, I'm planning on just releasing every Monday everything that you need to do for the week. I think that's a good way for you to kind of schedule and organize your time instead of giving you something every day. You can kind of bunch it all together and say like, okay, I can go on a walk with my family this morning or go hiking or whatever, and then I can work on Frosh Tech tonight, or spend all Tuesday on schoolwork or all Wednesday on schoolwork, or however you choose to kind of chunk up your time. I think that's a better way to do it. So that's what I'm going to try to do, is just kind of release everything at once so you can determine when and where you need to work on it. So first thing I'm going to say is make sure that you guys are all signed in to typing.com and are making progress on that. Do not let that slip between the cracks and wait until the last week of school, because you're going to hate yourself and you're going to have a lot of typing to do. It's worth 100 points, which is going to impact your grade tremendously. So make sure you're making progress on typing.com. I would say like 30 minutes a week now, or even a little bit more. If I were you, I would just bang it out right now and just spend like all week doing it and then just forget about it so you don't even have to worry about it. That's what I would do, but just make sure you're making progress on that however you see fit. Okay, so now we are moving on to the Google Sites project. And uh, I will, just because I want to make sure that everyone is kind of on the same page. So if you go to Google Drive and if you go to your apps up there and you go down to sites, okay, you're going to create in new sites. Okay, and I kind of similar with Google Slides. I do not want to show you how to do every little thing. I want you to figure that out. It's pretty basic over here. Insert text, insert, image, different layouts, insert button, insert divider, insert a YouTube clip, insert a map, insert a doc, right? So it's pretty self-explanatory. Here's how you add new pages. Okay, so if you look at the instructions, you're required to have 6 total pages: one welcome page, one references pages, and then one references page, and then 4 pages in the middle dedicated to whatever you like. And this is where you add pages. So you can say new page, and then you can say birth or whatever, and then new page, you can say, famous works. Okay, so whatever. That's how you add new pages, and then obviously themes are over here. So I'm going to let you figure the rest of it out because it's very self-explanatory. But overall, here's what I am grading you on. Can you make a good Google site, a good, decent, professional looking website dedicated to someone or something? If you want to do yours, if you can't think of a person and you want to do yours on the brand Oakley or something like that, go ahead and do that. Or if you want to do yours on The Simpsons or, Family Guy or whatever, I'm not grading you on what you are choosing. I am grading you on your ability to create a professional looking website. So if you show me that you can do that, it could be about making chocolate chip cookies for all I care. I'm just grading you on what your ability to make a cool or a professional looking site. So really, like, the idea behind this of making a biographical website, I do like, but it's not absolutely required. If you make a killer website that's all about essential oils, then I'm still going to give you a perfect score if it deserves it, right? So just keep that in mind, that there's some flexibility here, and I want you to do something that you're passionate about. So you can read through kind of this intro stuff here. But I just want to bring your attention to, it needs to have the 6 pages. It needs to have a home page, right? A home page that's kind of like a welcome page, a splash page, and at the end it needs to have a references page. You do not need to cite your images. You just need to cite any information that is not out of your mouth. And do not copy and paste any information into your site. Okay, you need to read the information and then regurgitate it in your own words. Okay, and then between the homepage and the references page, there needs to be at least four other body pages. Here's some examples: early life, career, famous work, death. Okay, that is an example. Yours does not have to be that. It can be, uh, their best concert, or when they broke their leg, or the great divorce, or whatever it is, or her thousands of boyfriends. Shout out Taylor Swift. But just it needs to just meet those criterias, right? It needs to have a homepage, a references page, and then 4 pages in the middle. I also want to be able to scroll. So I want to be able to scroll on your page. I don't just want it to splash to one page and then I can't move around or anything. That means that you need to have plenty of information. You need to make sure you're using the numerous and various tools that Sites has to offer. Okay, if you look at what it has over here, different layouts, collapsible text, table of contents, image carousels, buttons, dividers, all these different things are different things you can implement. And I want you to try to use those things. Here's some helpful questions to ask. You need to make sure, this is the biggest thing on this one, you have to publish it correctly. Follow these instructions and make sure you change this. It'll say anyone at PUHSD student body. You need to change that to public on the web, because I am not part of the student body, although I am young. And then make sure you submit it correctly. And then here's a bunch of examples down here that you can look through. These are all A+ examples. I'll show you just the first one. Here's a Metallica one, okay, kind of older pictures. They're still pretty HD considering they're from like the 80s and 90s. But if you look up here, they have all the pages, all the text is different. Okay, I can clearly scroll. There's tons of information on here. This is an absolutely killer website. I can't remember who made this, but shout out whoever made it. I would have liked to see like this picture be HD, but I'm not going to be that picky if it's this well done. Like, this is very, very well done here. So this should be the standard for you guys. There's a whole bunch of other ones as well. If you guys have any questions, holler at me. You can send me an email or just post to the comments on Google Classroom, but I am all ears and ready to help you out. All right, guys, stay healthy.